Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to do a quick discussion video, on a topic of what I've been seeing lately happening on YouTube, and I guess I'm kind of guilty of it now also, is that other channels, smaller channels, seem to kind of like try to stir the pot or create drama with some of the larger channels. We saw the same thing when Movement or Alpha Male made that video about movement watches being better than Rolex. He got a lot of backlash. He was interviewed by, I think it was Teddy Bradshear, I think the channel's name is. And to me, I was like, why? And the problem is that when he got all this backlash, he kind of backpedaled and saying, oh, it was a joke, I didn't mean it to be literally, but I would never have backpedaled because it's very important to be transparent in what you're saying on YouTube. If you believe a product is good and you like it, be honest with that. If you don't like it, let people know it's not really for me, pretty much everything that everything that I put on my channel for review, anything I talk about is right from the heart. There is a term called clickbait, whereas people try to create, and it's something that we all do as YouTube content creators, and I don't like the term clickbait. We're always trying to find new ways to get successful views on videos. Sometimes you'll put up a video that you don't even know is gonna be successful, and then a year later you're like, how the hell is that in my top 10 of my 800 videos? That was horrible. It's really hit or miss with the YouTube algorithm, and we try to do our best to give you, I guess, a topic or something to talk about or share. And sometimes, here's the problem with that, is like if I go putting up a video, for instance, on a Visser watch video, okay, which is an awesome company, dope watch. If you haven't checked out my video on, it's two brothers. They own Vostal fishing reels, and they started a watch company on the side. And they make their Visser watch is really the only watch they make, but it's a really unique timepiece. If I put a video up, which I have, under Visser dive watch, nobody ever sees it. The only people who are ever going to see that are people who subscribe to my channel, which we're almost at 12,000, we as in me. But that's the thing, 12,000 subscribers, you don't get 12,000 views on it. You're lucky if you get maybe a couple hundred. Then you really depend upon the search terms, the keywords, and how YouTube is going to suggest that video. And it's kind of all a little bit of a mystery on how it all works. At least for me it is. And so, I'm surprised I got this far. So, but I enjoy it, and I think that when you work at something hard enough and long enough, you eventually will grow. And you may not reach, the status you want or get to the point you want, but you will grow. I mean, that's inevitable. If you work at something long enough, you will get better, you will learn more. And that's just how anything works. So, there's lots of cool stuff. So if I put up a video about a watch that nobody's ever heard of, it may not get discovered. It may be the coolest watch out there, one of the best brands, best quality, right? But nobody's going to find it. So we do try to get creative in the keywords. So for instance, I did a watch review the other day for this company right here. What is it? Advisor Watch Company. It's a micro-brand watch company. Not many people have heard about the watch company. They have a brand new watch that came out with called their, what is it there? Shit, I forgot it. I have the watch. I can't even remember the name. So they're, have something helm. I don't know. Anyway, nobody's ever heard of it. Nobody's going to find it. So by integrating, something like Alpha Male watches, the new Advisor watch, by integrating different keywords, you might reach a different audience. So somebody search for INVICTA watches may not come across my Aragon videos, and vice versa. And but if I were to put in Aragon, and I haven't done this, I should do this. But just as an example, if I were to put in Aragon watches big like INVICTA watches, I may get more people find that, potentially enjoy that video, like that watch, say, man, I didn't ever heard of this brand. Have somebody discover something new, and there you go, they buy it and they're happy with it. And that's kind of how I've discovered a lot of different watches. Sometimes I'll look at postings. Sometimes it's in a lump video, like a lump video where they do like a side-by-side comparison, top 5 watches. Sometimes they're in teaching men's fashion, those kinds of videos. So, we're always trying to find new and creative ways to get content out there and to reach people. And that's what we do. Now, the other thing about it is that I watched a video that this guy Ben Arthur put up the other day, and this is what kind of sparked my idea, just kind of put my own 2 cents. And this is mainly for my subscribers. I don't believe that this video is going to show up and get tons of views. It's something just between me and my 12,000 subscribers, almost 12, because you guys obviously made decisions to say, hey, I enjoy the content, I'm going to click subscribe. And so I know that whatever I say, you guys want to listen to. And maybe I'll review something you don't necessarily like or it's not really for you, but you enjoy watching me enough where you've subscribed. And I do appreciate that. It's awesome. It's gotten me a lot of really cool stuff to share and review, and it's grown the channel, and I love it. But let's be real, guys. YouTube videos, most channels, 99% of the videos out there, or channels out there, are doing this to make money. That's why, that's the motivation behind doing this. If I sat here and didn't see the potential for this to actually maybe one day be my full-time gig and open more doors, I wouldn't necessarily do it, because things that take time, you have to not only enjoy, there has to be a reward for it, you know? For instance, if you go, you know, if you go play a sport, right? I mean, it's like saying, I'm gonna go play golf, but I never wanna win. You know, I'm gonna go play football, but I don't really care if I win. You have to have a winning mentality to want to keep growing and keep going. If tomorrow I turn around and was doing these videos and nobody wanted to watch them anymore, why would I keep doing them? If nobody's gonna subscribe anymore and they're like, nah, they hate them, why would I keep doing it? So you have personal enjoyment, you have growth, and you have the potential. And YouTube is a moneymaker. So those of you who don't know, and I'm shocked if you don't, but you may not know this, YouTube creators, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, and they used to be, you'd have to be invited, you get a percentage if you monetize your channel. Basically, they show ads, and they show ads even if you're not monetized. But once you hit 1,000, you are allowed to get a portion of the ad revenue. So advertisers pay YouTube to show these ads, and if you guys watch it on our content or click it, I don't know how it all works as far as how you're paid or what you're paid based on whether it's more for clicks or ad placement. Unless you guys know, please fill me in, because I'd love to learn more about it. But you get a percentage of the revenue. So depending on the month, depending on the video, Christmas time is always, you know, more popular. Advertisers spend more money on advertising. YouTubers make money. This is how it works. A guy who has 100,000 subscribers, 73,000, 4 million subscribers, most likely is doing that as their primary job. And I can tell you that I hope that I get there someday too. But what I don't like to see is when other channels who I know are actually making YouTube ad revenue go ahead and start bashing another channel, because a lot of their videos have they either have affiliate links. In this case, what Ben Arthur did, he did a video saying, put down your ugly titles of videos, need to stop Alpha M and teaching men's fashion and insecurities. This video is basically calling them out, saying that they're being really rude and insulting their subscribers, and that every one of their videos with this keyword ugly is actually really designed to kind of guilt you and make you feel bad to click their link to their products, their sponsorships. And I'm sorry, but guys, that's the name of the game. These guys aren't, I mean, if you can put up videos that people enjoy and that you help people and make money doing so, then it's a win-win. Nobody's going to create a YouTube channel if there's no money involved in it. I mean, just think about it. Would you go to work every day and just say, well, I guess some of the country is, but would you go to work every single day and just say, and just do it for free? I mean, who works for free? There has to be light in a tunnel to keep you going, to keep pushing you. You know, you work hard at your job, you go sorry guys, you go to your job every day to make money, to pay your bills, to buy things, to, I mean, if you went to your job and it was stagnant, that you never got a raise every year, that you never had any potential for growth, unless you're making a comfortable income where you're like, I'm good with where I'm at, nobody does any of this stuff on YouTube because they're just doing it for no reason. Yeah, it's cool to help people, and if you have, let's say there are channels like, for instance, like, what I'm trying to say is there's motivation behind every video. Some videos, like myself, I get YouTube ad revenue. If you guys like the content, you subscribe. If you want to see more, you watch more. And if let's say I review a watch and you say, oh man, I love that watch. It happens all the time. The comments are all public. I want to buy that watch. I put a link in the description. If you click that link, they're affiliate links. So whether you buy it through any one of my links, I get a small commission based on that sale. I get a small commission or a small ad revenue based on the view. So that's why we all do it, is to put out content, to introduce cool things to people. Some brands will reach out to me and say, hey, we got a new bulb or a new smart home tech product. We want to send it to you. Would you take a sample for a sponsor, as a sponsorship deal? Sometimes I will charge them a very small fee. Other times, if like a lot of the companies that I work with are a lot smaller companies, so they're just happy to send me the product for me to review it, and I get to keep the product, and then I get to come back and re-review it and share it. And what's cool about that is I've got a lot of great watches that I would never have really discovered, never really would have had in my possession, and never really would have been able to share with you guys if I didn't have a YouTube channel. And the amount of subscribers dictate is kind of like, it's a tattoo. It's almost like it's a seal of approval that says, okay, people enjoy this channel. This person has a sort of a reach, and we're gonna trust that maybe this might make us money. And so when a company does that, it's ultimately about making money. If you have a product, you want to send it out to an influencer or an advertiser to get that product out there to make money. Guys put up videos to make money. So it kind of bugs me when this guy put up this video about how like Alpha M and Teaching Men's Fashion were like almost preying on people's insecurities. Guys, if you have insecurities, that's something that you need to work on yourself, and you can't blame other people for putting up a video. And their keyword they've been using a lot is 7 reasons why you're ugly. Okay, they didn't come out and say if you're wearing a blue shirt you're ugly. They didn't come out and say, well, if you don't have a nice full. I mean, obviously, guys, I'm getting older, so I don't have the head of hair I had when I was younger. But I've become okay with that. I like who I am. Would I like to maybe drop 20 pounds? Sure, but I'm not going to go to a channel where a guy is stating that, if you want to look better, yeah, if you want to look better and feel better, who on earth doesn't look at themselves, or I can't speak for everybody, most people on earth, when they see somebody in great shape, they say, man, what a physique, Some people either want to put in the time to get that, and it's worth it to them to get it, so they go get it. Other people are like, that's great, man, they look good. I wish I had that, but I'm not willing to put in the work. For me, I used to work out pretty hard. I'll probably get back into it, maybe drop 15 pounds, because I feel like I fit better in my clothing. I feel better about myself. I look better. But even when I have a little extra on me like I do now, 179, I don't feel bad about myself. I don't look in the mirror and say, oh my God, because I'm secure with who I am and my self-esteem. I'm secure in the things that I can change, and is secure to things that I can't change. And ultimately, if there's things that you can change that bother you bad enough, you go out and get it. You go out and do it. You don't blame other people and say, oh man, that makes me feel bad. That video hurt my feelings. You have to be strong enough to say, fuck you, I don't really give a shit about what this person says, and move on with your life. You don't like it, go change it. But don't put up videos coming down on these bigger channels, and it's a theme going. They did it to Alpha Man with the whole movement watch thing. Fucking guy backpedal, dude. I'd never backpedal. Anyway, that was his choice to do it. Whatever. It's totally fine. It's his channel. Very successful channel. Doesn't want to ruin that. I totally get it. I really have to be transparent though. I am who I am, and I review how I review, and I get comments all the time. Your lighting sucks, or you need to do more of the close-ups. I don't cater to everybody on the internet. I review how I review, and if you guys like it, I'm glad we align and you watch it. And I love it. Of course, I want you guys to like the videos. I want you to enjoy what I have to say. I want you to comment on what I have to say. I talk more with the people who comment on my channel than I do my own friends, which is, damn, sad kind of a little bit too. But I'm so busy working all the time. The time I do spend with the people that I care about, the times we do get together, it's embraced. I see my family most of all because they live a block away, and those are the people who are most important to me. So I see them every day. So we make time for doing the things that we care most about and that we love and what's going to bring us joy. I go to work to pay the bills to buy stuff I like everybody else. I run a YouTube channel to get cool products, to share with you guys, to hope you guys use my link to buy it. I make commission, I make ad revenue, and hope to keep growing this channel to the point where maybe this will be my full-time career. It's not right now, it's far from it, but you never know what's around the corner. And one thing, I want you guys to just be aware of is be secure with who you are. If you have an emotional problem, if you have an issue where you have low self-esteem, there's lots of people out there, trained professionals that can help you. And ultimately, if you don't like something about yourself and you can't change it, you have to grow enough emotionally that you just become secure with it, because we all have things we like and dislike or want to change, or maybe don't have the motivation to change, maybe struggle more to change. But it really comes down to the person. And just because a channel like these two guys may use certain keywords, and as YouTube content creators, we're always trying to find new keywords to reach more people. So sometimes you'll have a keyword, and some guys call it clickbait, and we can call Ben Arthur's video clickbait a little bit because the Alpha M and Teaching Men's Fashion are huge channels. So lots of people are searching for those keywords. And so again, I'm not saying that was his purpose in doing that, but it's his channel. He can do whatever he wants. I just want to come out and say that, you know, don't come down on these other guys who decide to review how they review. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. But also, if you watch a video and you're that insecure yourself and feel that bad about yourself, one, I feel bad for you, not in a bad way. My heart goes out to you. Self-esteem issues are hard, you know, I totally get it. And pretty much everybody deals with them at some point in their life. And what I want to say, there is help for people. There are counselors, there are people, professional people trained to help you with that. And so, but don't ever watch somebody's video and because they chose to use certain words in the way they review, you know, don't get offended because they're taking you to an affiliate link or to a website where they sell products or a sponsorship. That's the name of the game, guys. Just be real with it. Enjoy the content. Let me know what you guys think about this video. As always, folks, have a great day. Subscribe too. Later, guys.